ladies and gentlemen. Draw nigh, draw nigh. Before I start, you would have seen court costumes from the 100 Years' War. So we're talking Henry IV, Henry V style. Today, we've jumped forward in time a little bit to the court, the household of Lady Margaret Beaufort. Now, my name is Sir John, Lord Beaufort, Duke of Somerset. My sister is Lady Margaret Beaufort, and she is the mother of the one and true King, Henry Tudor. Henry Tudor, as you all know, is a Welsh prince who has had his throne evilly stolen from him by the English Yorkist usurper and myself and my troops. Today we have my brother Henry Beaufort, the Bishop of Winchester. We also have a well-known friend of the Welsh nation, the grandson of, or the grandnephew of Hotspur, who was, as you know, died at the Battle of Shrewsbury fighting against the English with Owen Glendower. We have the Earl of Northumberland, Lord Percy, who has recently been released from prison after he was unlawfully imprisoned for siding with the true Lancastrian household. So welcome back to our number, my lord. Now, we also have Lord Bartholomew of Cheshire, a loyal Lancastrian lord. Accompanied by his good lady, Lady Eleanor Courtney of Devonshire. Courtney family, very loyal to Margaret Beaufort. We also have Lady Eleanor Barrington. Also swelling our coffers with gold and soldiers, we have a representative of the Holy Roman Empire. We have Sir Gunther von Kronberg of Hessen. Now I'll talk about some of the court costumes we're wearing. I'm wearing a chaperon with a long tail, with dag tail. This is a half hooplan gown slashed in the Italian style so that the sleeves come forward with a gambeson over the top underneath. Split colour hose. On my left knee you'll see that some of us are wearing our night garters. Now the night garter was formed by my great-great-grandfather Edward III, who was obsessed with Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and he wanted his own form of Knights of the Round Table, and so was thinking of what to call them. One day, or one evening during a banquet, one of the ladies of court lost her garter on the floor, slipped off her stocking, and some of the young gentlemen were jeering and laughing, and the lady in question was very embarrassed by the whole event. And so the king himself, because they were all betting on whose garter it belonged to, and so the king himself stepped forward and said, "I appear to have lost my garter," and put it on his own knee. Of course, it being a lady's garter, it wouldn't go over his knee, so it went just below his knee. And he turned round to the rest of the court and said, "Evil to you who think evil of this." So in other words, he was saying, shame on you for trying to show up a noble lady and embarrass her. That's what he was saying. And from that day to this, the knight's garter bears the inscription "Honi soit le mal y pense," which means evil to him who thinks evil of it. He formed the knight's garter, and to this very day, There is the reigning heir to the throne, so in this case it would be the Queen, the Prince of Wales, and 24 Knight Garters, as it was then, as it is today. Lady Barrington is wearing an Italian boot plant, very demure. She is dressed in black at the moment as her husband was recently beheaded by Richard III. So our condolences to you, my lady. And she is wearing a crispinet hoop plant. Right, so now, gentles, what I want you to do is give me your imagination. Let these grassy fields and open sky fly away from you, and instead replace them with the great hall of a big castle like Caerphilly with their great hall. There you will see the lords and ladies gathered for a banquet. On either side of the banquet tables with lords and ladies of minor rank waiting to receive the big nobles. Up in the gallery, the minstrels are preparing to play. The steward of the court, very pompous and important man with a big staff, would suddenly bang his staff on the floor. Bang, bang, bang. And the servants would open the big doors. Imagine the Harry Potter hall. The big doors would open. The minstrels would strike up the sound. And the lords and ladies of high rank would process and greet their guests by bowing and nodding to them as they enter the hall. And the music is called Havan. probably would have noticed is that many of the lords are wearing the S collar around their neck. This is a Lancastrian chain of office. This was given to me by a Lancastrian king. And the S stands for souvenir. Souvenir, a French word meaning don't forget. And it's saying to the people in my entourage, don't forget who's in charge. And it's also saying to me, don't forget who gave you this collar and who's been able to absolutely fantastic dance from Spain. First come to this country in the early 1300s. It was called the estompe, and there are very, very many variations of it. The second one was called estompe 2. The third one was called estompe 3. The fourth one, the mashup, was called estompe 4. And by the time we get to the courts of Margaret Beaufort, they are gone away, deliberated, thought about it, changed the dance, and then after much deliberation, come up with the name estompe. lot of what we're dancing today we know is as accurate as we can make it. The figures that music, medieval music, you know what the tunes were like, but with medieval music on sheets, there was no tempo. So we're not quite sure how fast it was. Lord Bartholomew quite often put his hand out like this to show off his cloak. And the reason being is because his whole court costume is made from silk. Now silk comes from the Orient along the Silk Road. Today, if we were comparing prices today, his costume alone would cost somewhere in between 100 and 150,000 pounds because of the expense of bringing it from the Orient. So that was really a show off of his wealth when he does this. Look how much material I've wasted. This is the Amoroso. You'll see is a comedy dance. Sometimes dances were made just for fun. This dance comes from France and is about an illicit affair. It is about a man who is married to a shrew of a wife and is tempted away by a younger lady. Of course this is a French dance because no Englishman would ever be unfaithful to his wife, of course. And the French are always diving into bed with each other, we know this. So, this is called colourful, or in English, in the words of the late Bruce Forsyth, that's all there is to it. So now you get a chance to come and join us and have a dance. Come on in and have fun, if you think you're tough enough, of course. But of course, if you're too weak and cowardly and you don't want to do it, we understand. So come on in and have fun. Have a bit of fun. They're really easy dances. You'll be shown what to do. And you can say you dance medieval dancing at fonmon Castle. Come on, ladies. Come and join us. Oh, come on. It's easy.
We kind of need partners. Yeah, it'll make it easier if there's
Come on in and try your luck. It's really easy. Now this is a fertility dance. It's about stallions and fillies. So we really like this. Okay. Yay, well done, gentlemen. Well done.
ladies on this side and the gentleman on this side. So mummy will be the gentleman now. So you face mummy, so you can dance mummy.
One of you are going to be a lady, are you?
Can be a lady.
Got one more gentleman who's willing to join in, sir? Okay, well, we'll sort it out, don't worry.
Yeah.
The horse's brawl. Now, sorry folks, brawl doesn't mean punch up. Okay, I know this is South Wales, but there'll be no fighting here until 2 o'clock when we do. Brawl is a French word for dance, it's a particular type of dance. So this is horse's brawl. It's a fun one. So we're going to introduce you. First of all, you need to be holding hands. So join up, hold hands. No, next to each other. Sorry guys. Right. It's okay, there's nothing wrong with holding hands. Nothing wrong with holding hands. Right. So we're going to introduce you to a couple of steps. The first one is a double. You're going to go left. You're going to go that way. You're going to go that way. And it's 1, 2, 3 together. And you're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Then just to check you're watching, you're going to go the other way. You're going to go that way. You go that way. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can do that because you're going to do that twice. Each way. Then, now this might be more complicated.
Oh, we're in Wales, they're very intelligent people.
Okay, well in that case we should be alright. You need to be able to count to 8. Because you're going to do 8 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just, again, I'm going to do that again. So I told you what's complicated. And you do that twice again. Now for the best bit. You gentlemen are stallions, even you young ladies, stallions. You are standing on a cliff. The storm is raging. Below you on the beach are the pretty fillies that you want to impress. Okay? So you're stallions, the height of your virility. So you're gonna do paw, step and jump. Then you swagger back into place. The ladies, you are impressed by this. This is, oh, look at the virility of those men. You're going to do exactly the same, but slightly more ladylike, because you're enticing them to come down from the top of the cliffs to have a party. It's paw, step and jump, and then delicately back. The gents, that's really got you going. They're showing off. They want you to show how virile you really are. So you're going to go paw, step and jump. You won't hold hands at that time, don't worry. And the ladies, wow, what a show. They're even better than before. Now you're going to do it again, just the one last time. Paw, step and jump back into place. Now we're going to do that a couple of times, all right? You can do that. So by the first time, you'll mess it up. Second time, you'll be experts. Okay? I will call it for you. And don't panic if you mess up. Just have fun. My lord, musicians, ready? To the left. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. And back. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2. 8 steps. 1, 2, 3. Now I need you to form a circle. Come on, you've already done one. You've got to do the other. Form a circle around me. You'll love this one. This one is about my church, so it has a vision. Right, so you've already done the first step. So it's the double again. Two doubles. So 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to do 2 in the right same direction and 2 going backwards. Are you okay with that one? Good. Then this is the fun bit. Put your hands together as if in prayer. You stick your thumbs out. Then watch my feet. You do this. 1, 2, 3. Then you hop around so you're facing outside. Come on, hop around so you're facing. Then you do the foot wiggly thing again. 1, 2, 3. Then you hop so you're facing back inside. And then we do it again a couple of times. It's going to be very simple, very easy. Right, are we okay? You think you can do that? Is that not complicated? Hold hands.
Do you know, he explains this dance every time and he forgets to tell them that it speeds and gets faster and faster and faster. He forgets it.
Thumbs out! 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. Put hands to the left. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2. Other way. 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs out! 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. To the left. 2, 3 together. 1, 2. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. 1, 2, 3. Hop, hop, hop. Ah, you thought you would have another one, didn't you?
Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have been Plymouth Medieval Society for your entertainment.